I've been telling everybody it'll be done by the end of this year, but I'm not so confident anymore. I think I need some sort of emotional support. Something to keep me going. And you know what? I think I know just the thing.
I am back. I could finally say I have completely learned Unreal Engine, and from here on out, I won't have any more issues, and there will be a video every single week, almost every day, honestly, because I'm just that good. Obviously, I am lying. I had a lot of trouble over the last couple of weeks trying to get this episode done, but thankfully, I actually did have some help from my new friend, Mr. Niko. This is Niko. He is our newest family member here. He has been a real gem. I got him and it's like my happiness levels went from like 20 to like 800. I don't know. What I'm trying to say is that Niko definitely helped get me to finish this video finally. There's a lot that I went and worked on. It might not seem like a lot, honestly. It's kind of like, you know, you're gonna see everything that I did and you're gonna be like, wow, it took him 2 months to get basically nothing done. But I promise that it's at the very least, it matters to the core gameplay of this game. All right, so for starters, day one, I went in and the whole plan was to basically round out the combat system that we built last episode, you know, like give it some polish and make sure that everything works.
All right, I think this is working. It's been a busy couple of weeks, but I'm back in it. I'm back. I'm ready to keep working on our project, on our Unreal project. So let's get started. Let's do it. Now, I'll be honest, y'all, I don't really remember all too much what it is that we were doing last time. So I'm just gonna open up Unreal Engine. Let's just see what's going on. All right, so last time I think we made those animations, we put them in, and we got it to kind of work, just not like really well. I think today what I'm gonna want to do is make it so that I can actually like swing a bat, you know what I mean? So we're just gonna hop in here. We're gonna see, let's see where we left off. Beautiful world.
I went into this day, you know, excited to finally get started. I was thinking like 3 days, come in, finish it, get it done, upload the video. Unfortunately though, that is not exactly how it panned out.
So we did this thing and he does that, and this looks like it works pretty okay. But then they just kind of stay still. So that's step number one. We have to fix that. Then another thing we need to fix is the death animations. I don't think they're playing at all. So we just gotta fix all that. That's step number one. I will update y'all when I figure some shit out.
I incorporated a couple of elements, right? I figured out how to put my animations of me punching on top of a locomotion system, which essentially kind of means that I had my legs working. You know, they would walk forwards, sideways, depending on the speed, and this did take a while, but it wasn't the main problem, okay? At the end of day one, I noticed there was an issue. For some reason, every time I threw a punch and did the punch animation, my guy would just start slipping and sliding around. You know, his legs would stop working and he would start sliding around. And this really bothered me because I felt like I couldn't really continue on the combat system animations until I fixed this problem specifically. This was like the core of like why this took so long to make. Day two, I spent practically the entire time figuring this out. You know, just trying to understand why I was floating, I went back and forth on different systems I made, different functions. And what I find kind of interesting about this whole thing is that it's like almost a blessing in disguise, because it gives me this chance to basically optimize all of my functions and systems and blueprints. So even though I wish I hadn't spent days on, working on this, it did at least give me the opportunity to see like where I went wrong on the blueprints, or what I was doing like in a way that was very like roundabout. There was just a lot of times where I would see something in the blueprint chain and I'll be like, why did I even put that there? That makes literally no sense. So day 2 was very frustrating because I had to end that day with basically nothing to show for it. You know what I mean? And this pattern essentially kind of continued through multiple days. I mean, I spent several sessions trying to figure out why I kept sliding, trying all the different types of variables, going back and forth, print strings here, print strings there. So eventually, I actually did end up fixing it. And I had actually fixed it off camera because I was so like frustrated that I was just recording hours and hours of footage of me doing literally nothing. What matters is that I actually got it to work, and this brings us to this moment.
Holy shit, y'all. Holy moly, y'all. Alright, so it's kind of early in the day. Clark. But good news. Pretty fucking spectacular news. I did it. I actually fixed it. I was here off camera and I was just trying to really fix this problem, and I figured it out. So I'm gonna show y'all right now. So check it out, y'all. Are y'all ready for this? Look. First of all, look at him. You see how he's idling? That's right. So he's idling, right? Moving. Look at that. Legs are moving. The arms, not so much. Maybe that's fixable. Not really thinking about it right now, I'll be honest. But as you can see, he's moving around. Now watch this. You hold down right click. Boom. Alright, and he's still moving. He's still moving. And before, this is where everything went wrong, because I would punch and then my guy would just float around. Now, look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Now, after I got the legs to work with the punches and all my animations were looking smooth, then I moved on to what I really kind of wanted to do for this episode, which was fix the enemy animations, make them, react to the hits again, and also have the death animations, which is something that was missing last episode. And I actually did manage to fix that over the course of 2 days. The pieces were kind of coming together. It was at this point that I realized something pretty spectacular. I realized that I was actually like understanding what I was doing, like for real. I think I mentioned last episode that I was finally like understanding the blueprints and I was making them myself without the help of AI or forums or YouTube or whatever. But this time I actually did that. I felt like the dominoes were finally starting to fall. I was finally just able to implement the features that I wanted to implement in like a timely manner. And now it's all about adding the features that I wanted to add. So that brings us to day 8.
Alright, y'all. It's done. It's actually done. I can't believe it, but I think I got it to exactly where I wanted just for this episode. I mean, there's still plenty to do. There's always more to do. But for like the goal of this episode, which was to, get the animations to work, have my guy punch and move at the same time, and the animations to work and all that stuff, we got there. So let me just show y'all. Alright, so as I was saying, if we go over here, you'll see that I could punch him and he reacts, and he reacts to the left punch, and if I throw in the right punch, he reacts to the right punch, center, and then I can hit him again and he'll die. And it's that simple. I still have to fix the ragdolls, but I mean, this is great. I had so many issues with the animations and figuring all that stuff out, and having this work, like getting my guy to walk and hold his arms up at the same time, was like a whole mission in itself. But I mean, we got there.
Next episode, I'm going to focus on implementing an AI system for the enemies. I want them to move. I want them to attack me. I want my player to have a health value that eventually goes down. And if I'm able to do this quick enough, then I also want to implement my first UI elements. And I want to add the first look at the main mechanic, the essence meter. Now, next episode, I'm also going to let you guys in on more information about the game that I'm making. I'm still going to keep it kind of low key. You know, I still want it to be a mystery, but I do need to, you know, to keep this series interesting, you guys kind of have to know like what it is that I'm building. And so next episode, I'm going to give you a simple layout about what this game is going to be and the mechanics within it. I'm really excited to share that with everybody next episode. But for this episode, you guys are just gonna have to deal with kind of like a nothing burger. It's just, this is kind of a filler episode, to be honest. But hey, I enjoyed making it, you know, so I hope you guys enjoyed watching this at least half as much as I enjoyed making it for you guys. And so I think I'll just leave it at that. Be on the lookout for next episode, which will hopefully be uploaded sooner than you think, and I can start getting like a consistent schedule now that I'm dedicating a certain amount of time to this project. Every day I should be able to pump out, you know, more videos and more information and more progress into each one of them. And so I'm really excited to get the ball rolling for real this time, I swear. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.